적자.
finally did track those outlaws down.
Oh yeah.
They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
뛰어. 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 이쪽으로. 막 어딨대?
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
으이씨. 야.
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me.
아, 위험하게.
Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
와, 예. 떨어져 빨리. 됐지. 어디야?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
The James gang.
어이씨.
Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead. It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
Dynamite? On your person?
A few sticks, just in case.
다이너마이트.
It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack.
데미지가 안 들어가는구나. 됐지? 도착! 도착! 마 뭐여 이거? 와, 열나 빨라. 도착! 도착! 도착!
Death is coming.
다이너마이트. 에? 겨우 살았다. 다시 하긴 싫단 말이야. 들어가.
That old shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life! Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will! At this point, I just don't give a shit!
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him! I never did like that bastard! I am done here!
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
레벨업. 오. 와우.
So what happened with Reed? Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts. But I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again.
자, 끝. 아, 퀵 슈터였어.
That's a good day to die.
아퍼 임마. 언놈이요.
Hey, boy.
But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that son-of-a-bitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but
레인저로.
very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
준비 끝.
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would
아,
someone please kill
아,
him?
붕붕. 릴로드.
Don't let him through.
됐어. 릴로드. 어이,
I don't think he knows who we are.
위험하게 쓰리. 회피. 아이씨. 아, 돌아버리겠다.
Why won't this asshole give
뛰어.
up? Would someone please kill
잡자.
him?
한 마리씩. 한 마리씩. 아니 잠깐만. 이게 몇 마리야?
This asshole died.
존나 많네. 어이.
Kill him already.
답이 없군. 자, 끝났지? 아니야. 계속 나온다. 우와. 이제 그만 좀 나와.
Aim if you're gonna fire.
대체 몇 마리야? 그만 좀 나와. 그만 좀.
Eventually, it was just me and Reed.
헐.
I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
쏴?
And repay him I did. Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame you never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying. For 40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
한 마리가 끝이야. 어?
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant.
릴로드.
That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
막
For all you
쏴버려.
know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did
Wow.
others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am.
에? 이 깜짝이야 임마.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever, from the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades. Town was falling apart, just like me.
날아가라.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
아, 뿡. 레벨업. 와우, 라이브.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo.
저게
I
진짜
intended to
짜발라게.
fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with
가라.
everything they had.
다이나마이트. 오, 총이 매끄럽다. 어이구야, 그만 좀 쳐 던져. 넘어갈 순
But you
없네.
obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling
방방. 헐. 안 되겠다. 다 던지자. 나더라 이 빌어먹을 자식들아. 선물이야. 죽어. 이 드레베비. 선물. 런런. 한 마리. 아유, 다이나마이트. 그만 좀
But
던져.
you obviously prevailed since you're
돌아버리겠군.
down this potato.
Actually, in that moment, I did not
나갈 수가
prevail.
없으니까 말이야.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack. Because when I woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me.
이건 또
I
무슨?
could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop. Here, there, even over there.
이건 또
So
뭔
I am
소리야?
right. You are touched in the head.
정신 나갔군.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing.
예?
But I
요령이 왜
knew that
나와?
old war horse had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
아니 유령이 왜 나와? 나 참. 유령까지 나오신다. 말 다 했군. 미친 작자였어.
I saw Henry Plummer throw dynamite at me.
멀리까지 날아오시네. 누구야? 원놈이야. 안 보여. 안 보여. 와. 내가 돌겠다, 돌겠어. 안 보여, 애들. 어디야? 나올 거요, 말 거요. 돌겠군? 뭐여, 임마들.
In the gates of the cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hart, just like I remember him.
아휴. 유령까지 나오신단다. 아이. 유령이라니 나 안 보여 임마들이고. 아 진짜 안 보인다니까. 어딨어? 나 참. 어디야?
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel
미친
shotgun.
미친.
No ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch. He spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted
다
me
나와
dead.
다 나와. 왕창 몰려와라. 난 모르겠다.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo Longabaugh,
The Sundance Kid?
like a general leading his legion of the
너
dead.
누구야?
You told us before that you've seen him alive.
깜짝이야.
He was alive.
지금 뭐 하는 거야? 나 참 말이 안 나온다. 좀 뛰어. 아휴.
Then I heard a voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
안 죽었어.
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two looked like they hadn't seen each other for quite a while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you. You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life? You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. So is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
에? 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 1대1대1이야. 이건 또 무슨... 나보고 어째라고. 쏴. 명예는 개나 줘버려.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid were killed by the Bolivian army. Everybody knows that.
That's the legend, but it ain't the truth.
So, you never found Bob?
There is no Bob. This old sumbitch ain't even Silas Greaves.
Sir, is that true? Have you been pulling our legs this whole time?
Well, not the whole time.
Oh man, I think you've worn out your welcome here.
Maybe you're right, Jack. Maybe it's time to pay. You see, Ben, or should I say Bob, your past always catches up with you.
I was a different man back then, crazy. Drinking, I've changed my ways, I swear to you. If I could turn back the clock,
But you can't, Bob.
복수? 구원? 구원으로?
Why'd you toy with me like that? Telling those tales, knowing all along. Why not just lay your cards on the table?
Wanted to suss you out, Bob. See what kind of man you turned out to be. Maybe prod you into drawing on me. See, all those years on your trail turned me into a killer. Can't even remember who I was before you tried to murder me. You, on the other hand, walked that very same path in exactly the opposite direction.
What do you mean by that?
You think your life is worth sparing, Bob? Boy, what's your name again?
It's Eisenhower, sir. Dwight Eisenhower.
What do you plan to do with your life, Dwight Eisenhower?
Tomorrow I'll be leaving for West Point, sir.
So, you want to be a soldier? Well, then do it right, son. Don't tear down the world out of anger and spite like I did. You build it up. You do something decent with your life, you hear me?
Sir? Yes, sir.
I won't have it said I left you with nothing, Bob.